Et je n'ai pas volé. Le talent, c'est Dieu qui m'a donné. Ils vont bavarder, déchirer mon nom. Ils me feront du mal pour que je tombe. Jamais. Et c'est Dieu qui m'a donné. Il m'a donné ça. Il m'a donné. Et il m'a donné. Il m'a donné. Hi everyone. Another fine day, another beautiful day, and it's gonna be a fun moment. It's going to be a fun moment because today is gonna be a quick one with a sister, with a diva, with a legend, with a talented woman. It's gonna be another fine one. Uh, we just want to come here and just talk about this person, talk to this person, and just hear from them. Remember, 3 day is all about building the community, and whenever we think about doing something beautiful for the week or starting the week in a beautiful way, what is better than reaching out to someone uh, who is already doing a lot for our community? Like I said, it's going to be another fine segment. It's going to be another beautiful segment. Thank you for the few who are watching already. Unfortunately, this live was not announced like many other lives that we do. So it's just gonna but it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun because the few people who have on here uh now they by the way, I think so we'll do something different today. We'll do something different, we'll do something special, we'll do something beautiful. Go ahead and share the link, guys. In minutes, we will no delay, plenty. We'll just get for at my sister uh Solange, the beautiful Solange, the dealer, the talented actress, the humble, simple woman, the community builder. I'm actually sharing the video right now, so guys, you can go ahead and share the video. Today we will talk for this person, this beautiful woman, this talented woman, this woman who's done a lot already for the industry, who continues to do more, who continues to do more. Um, we want to celebrate her. We want to uh hear her story. We want to just um let her know what we're supposed to be doing to make the community better. Because that's just the one thing we try to do over here. Yeah, so invite your friends, invite family, invite everyone. Let's just have this beautiful conversation with this wonderful woman and continue to build our community. Yeah, I'll go ahead and share. Please go ahead and share also. Um, we get a few people on, and then we we jump start. Um, we jump start today. We jump start today. We jump start today. We jump start today. It's gonna be a beautiful session. I'm excited. These are people I've been wanting to have conversations with for a long time. For a very by the way, how many of you watch our video, our live session yesterday on mental health, mental illness, spiritual wahala? It was fun. It was crazy fun. So many people joined. So many. The conversation was just beautiful. With a contribution from, especially from the comment section, like everyone was saying something, everyone was suggesting something, everyone was learning something, everyone was sharing something. Like the conversation was just beautiful, and that is what we want to do. That is what we want to continue to do. Um, yeah, and I think that is how we build our community. That is how we build our community. That is how we build our community. That is how we grew. That is how We do things differently in these times. Man, it was the conversation was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. It was so beautiful, and I'm just happy with the participation from everyone uh, that was available to watch. Yeah, it's going to be a fine one. Today we'll talk to this beautiful woman, this talented woman, this wonderful woman. She's a blessing. She has decided to share um what she has accumulated for years with us. I just want us to uh make sure we celebrate her. I just want us to make sure we show her the love she deserves. I just want us to make sure, especially when she comes in here, I want us to shout, I want us to jump like we usually do. I want us to scream. I want us to just do everything you're supposed to do to make her feel like the diva she is. She is a diva. She's a wonderful woman, by the way. For some time now, I get one song I dey always listen to. When I want to listen to the song, hey, je n'ai pas voulu, oh, c'est Dieu qui m'a donné. Ils vont bavarder, déchirer mon nom, mais c'est lui qui est fort. Ils me feront du mal pour que je tombe. Jamais. Hey, that's our sister Blanche Belly. Title of the song is Dieu donné. It's a beautiful one. It's a beautiful one. We have so many beautiful, talented sisters, and I feel like the one thing we're supposed to be doing as a community is support them. Our generation, this generation, we are doing something different. We are unique. We are doing something wonderful. We are doing something very beautiful. Uh, would they do things away? I'm sure those in the past, when they look at what we are doing, they're like, whoa, we need to actually think on this way. We come from a place where we have a lot of resources, but these resources are scarce to the majority. Only a few have access to these resources. And they use and the way they care for use them. But guess what? We, the majority, will not get access to these resources. We don't learn how to do things differently. We don't learn how for spin the table, how to do things differently, how to do things. Wow. Yeah, she is to be celebrated. It will join very soon, guys. Go ahead and share. For the few who are watching, go ahead and share. Go ahead and start posting your comments. Let us know what you like about Miss Solange Ojong. Let us know what you like about her. Let us know the movie about her that you like the most. Let us know what you think she should be doing for our community. Let us know what you like the most about what she's doing for our community. Let us know. Let us know. Let us know. You have your questions, put them on there. You have worries, you have concerns, put them on there. You need some more urgent this thing. Let us know also. Maybe if we start something for you today before you want to know, boom, plenty money don't enter for my bank account. We'll go ahead and it's more for listening to my sister, Blanche Bailey. Je n'ai pas volé. Le talent, c'est Dieu qui m'a donné. Et ils vont bavarder, déchirer mon nom. Ils me feront du mal pour que je tombe. Jamais. Yep. Most of these people, they go talk, they go talk, they go talk, they go talk. They go pray, they go pray, they go pray, they go pray. But so long as we already discover saying, na hard work to pay, we'll always get to where we are supposed to be. My sister don't join. Man, she's looking so beautiful. When she comes in here, I want you guys to shout. I want you guys to scream. I want you guys to people that want to tear their clothes, men and tear their clothes. By the way, we apologize to everyone for the late start. Maybe her fault, not my fault. Had a busy weekend, was doing this and that. Oh, my boss, it will be Brown, is in the building. I had a busy weekend. We did something wonderful yesterday. Got home, I was too excited, stayed up all night watching the video again and again. And then wake up today tired. And but I had to do this. I had to do this. When we have a wonderful woman who is doing wonderful things in our community, man, we don't stand for line for a long time. For semi create just small time for we for talk to we. So if we realize say hey, it gets more time, man, we'll get for take advantage, like we'll get for jump on it and exploit it. I know say someday he could come to our studio for Dallas. Will she done? We'll do the interview face to face. Or like I said, I will bring her in. And when I bring her in, man, when you know clap, man, you know shout, I'll kick you out of this life. Okay, okay. Wow, wow. Bu- Boss, can you hear me?
Very well, I can. So
Okay, more adjust your camera small. You see that space with it above your head? Yeah,
down.
yeah, down a little bit. You see like space no there on top of my head over.
Okay, let me have my camera down here.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's better. Yeah, Mama, thank you very very much for today. It was short notice, but because you understand the importance of people like you coming on platform like this, to give your own push, to talk to your people, to talk to the community, to let them know what is happening, what we are supposed to be doing as a community to grow. Now why that we do for you? I they always tell people, especially people like you need to come for here because you to really go give you anything. No, you come for here because you know the role where you play for a community. You be one of that person's away. Oh, you don't see the platform, you see the small effort they would put out. You're like, you know what? I think I like them. I want them to grow. So I will share my own bigger platform with them by coming to Toride. Boss, welcome again and again.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you
Wow.
so
Guys, go ahead and share the video. Ask your questions. I want this to be interactive. I know one only because if now only me I ask question. Uh Matt talks until we big will surely beat me after. She's so beautiful. I only the ask questions now about her beauty and all of the
Oh
so I
my
beg Ona help me, Ona guide me, Ona ask questions and so if you come for comment sections, we take one or two questions and we'll talk about them. Boss, um we'll start for beginning. I know see so many people already know, especially those who they watch the live.
God.
But for the people who a few people if you watch the video later where they don't know you, your names, where you from, and exactly what you do.
Okay. My name is Solange Ojong, and I am from the Manu Division, Southwest region of Cameroon. I am a businesswoman and actress and a producer. Yep.
Wow. By the way, boss, for here, pigeon the go, small bang, country
Okay.
talk enter English,
Don't tell
other
me
than
say
French.
sorry
Yeah,
for
because what we're actually trying to do is enjoy the diversity we'll get them for Waka, our beautiful country and even continent.
I
Uh
swear.
yeah, so anyhow if you're comfortable, smart you want to talk for yeah, buying people they knock for country talk me on.
Another
by the
one.
way,
Yeah.
I have a concern.
Yes.
You want to talk about football, Bayangi. You want to talk about music, Bayangi. You want to talk about movies, Bayangi. You want to talk
Chop,
about sense,
chop, chop.
Bayangi. Now wait till they happen. Now say now the arrow, now the chop am or now wait make una different, wait make una unique.
Now the better chop that arrow, that green leaf.
Wow.
Yes, that green leaf. Now that chop, better chop.
I never tell people say, by the way, my girlfriend who would marry Smotana Bangi. I never tell people say
But
the best the best will ever happen for me. Now the fact is some small part, some small blood. You know how that small blood ever be no? Yeah,
mm-hmm.
grandpapa, a great grandpapa, he did this, that, be then Bayangi. I was like, yes, yes. Man, we are happy. We are happy with your year. We're happy you there for year because
Thank
we want to celebrate you. Movies. How it start for you? How did you decide you wanted to do movies? How did you get into movies?
you. That short man level Agbo Gilbert. I don't know how I can't for anything it concern me. So I now Agbo Gilbert actually.
Hmm.
Uh 2007, Agbogibeb get some very beautiful projects with some Nigerians, Zach
Mhm.
Ojong, Claron Chukura, and me, so I really like drama, that
Mhm.
kind so it was, yeah, so I have something for you, and I said no first.
Mhm.
Something I ever do, but it not be take long for convince me, because me myself, I just like being at the, I like to be for front.
Mhm.
I'm among five boys, so I always be very active. And that was my first try. When I went through the script, it was a beautiful storyline. It had
Mhm.
to do something in my culture that needed some addressing, let me say readdressing, uh,
Mhm.
child mutilation. And I knew for my new people, that's some very special thing, uh,
Mhm.
when a woman is circumcised, they get their tradition. It did like now some special class where you attain them as a lady, but
Mhm.
it get a lot of health concerns, uh,
Mhm.
this transmission, and women the way they die, through bleeding and all that. So now some particular way for sensitize my people about this particular tradition where it destroy plenty women. And
Mhm.
so when I go through the script, oh my God, I just ask myself, what better way to give back to your people than really educating them? It wasn't just for entertainment purposes, but for re-educate them about the dangers of genital mutilation. So that's
Wow.
how 2007. Mm.
Wow. That was it sounds like a beautiful start, but that story just it almost I feel it almost broke my mood because I know what you're talking about. I know what sisters went through. I know what our community is going through. I don't know, maybe even now in villages, people they still go through all of that. But thank God, say we'll get people like you. We don't decide. So you know what? We'll use our resources. We'll use everything we'll get for sensitize our people. Boss, movies.
Mhm.
By the way, I know prepare any question for you. By the way, for anybody to watch, now the first time doing me and Eddie talk like face to face. We don't talk now only one time, and I was like 2 hours ago on a call with Gibet, and that was it. Me and anybody discuss. I need to write down question. I need forward people and questions because for me, now my moment with the celebrity, now my moment with someone really do wonderful for our community. For me, now, my moment with some person who I respect them a lot. So I want the conversation to be natural. I want the conversation to be. That's the reason why I ask una for share the video. I ask una beg una concerns them, una questions them, una put them for comment section. My boss, Epule Jeffrey, the watch. My brother, a human, Table Lucy. I think this is the first time I see you for my life, and I'm so happy. By the way, if you don't know, I follow you also. I see your video about the viral video you put out a few days ago, and that is wonderful, boss.
Yes, sir.
The industry, so many people feel like it's a beautiful woman thing. You beautiful, oh God, how can I forget her name? Your sister wanna act for this other movie.
Stephanie,
Stephanie too beautiful. The other one, ah,
uh, Cindy.
Cindy beautiful. You guys are making it feel like it's a beautiful woman thing. What is your take on that?
Ah, I think maybe because women they like that the front stardom kind of show off thing, So
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it looks like that, but I don't. It's not really a woman thing, because
Mm-hmm.
a lot of guys. I mean, even behind the scenes, just like actors, we get Paula Jeffrey. I mean, almost
Mm-hmm.
every Cameroon now. I mean, you can't talk movies where you don't see Paula Jeffrey.
Mm-hmm.
Chief Alivi, Alene Menget. I mean, there are a lot of super talented guys, both
Mm-hmm.
before and behind the scenes. It's really not a woman thing. Mm-mm. I don't think
And
so.
you
Because
you you think say the woman girl will be beautiful for Ado movies or any woman feel?
no, no, I think that just how you play your role. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Say if you be beautiful woman and you be careful be a witch, they will, yeah, the careful do you some kind of. So it's
Mm-hmm.
just how you play a role. So
Okay.
everybody gets a equal opportunity. But if you play a role fine, definitely it will be more of you and more of you. You see.
Now, small room will don't always be see woman they get more challenge for that industry past men them, especially beautiful women like you. What is your take on that?
Um, did I have challenges as a person? Well, I wouldn't say I've faced. I know if you talk, say I don't face that kind of difficulties, but then I know if you also talk saying that they exist. It
Mm-hmm.
definitely yes. But I think so when you get a talent and you know your value, get for just giving to some of those things, you understand.
Mm-hmm.
And I get the problem with us because people that for Cameroon, yeah, they believe say when you get for be on a project or movie, one role, one scene for a movie, it's people they minimize them.
Mm-hmm.
So most often you go see people they deny for be for something because they don't get 10 scenes, they don't there for front. Now more than
Mm-hmm.
one that way I think say most of them they face them. But
Mm-hmm.
I feel like now just that 1 minute, 1 second where you get that for showcase what you do. If you be houseboy for movie, you pass like 50 times.
Mm-hmm.
50 times where we just pass. And
Mm-hmm.
so if watch I just to see you pass, I really need to see something where it go make me feel like okay, this is the man I need for
Mm-hmm.
another project. But you
Mm-hmm.
will make a chef banzi for movie where you come use some time now for last hour
Last hour.
where they will coordinate the way you coordinate the thing. Eh?
Mm-hmm.
Like if I want cast movie, I see only there I want scene. It be enough for me to just see that actual like okay, this is the person I'm looking for. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? So people they minimize just that one opportunity the way they give them for just pass. They look at like say waka pass no be role. All my one be lead. All my one stand for front. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. So but I know say difficulties there, but then on my road no they the same.
2007, 2023. Now more than 10 years. Do you think the movie industry is making any progress?
A lot of progress. I start as a actress and today I'm producing. So
Wow.
I talks I don't graduate now.
Wow.
Progress, big progress.
Wow.
Mhm.
Now, you talked about you being a producer. Which do you think is more important for the industry, the acting role or the producing role?
As a businesswoman, I'll tell you we need producing because consistency is what keeps you in business. So
Mm-hmm.
if I just the act and we'll get few producer, maybe I'll start acting for our family meeting. So we definitely need more producers, so we'll get more
Mm-hmm.
jobs.
Wow.
Yes, and make the business boom. So if we get more producers, it's definitely more important.
Boss, that one movie we every time you look at it, you're like, okay, I'm happy I was part of that project.
Okay. Mm. That would be pink poison.
Mm-hmm. And
Yes,
why?
pink. Uh, I can say why, but that would be no, that would be pink poison. Pink poison. It was the definitely you get challenge, plenty
Mm-hmm.
challenge, but I can tell you that was really my. I can say it was my debut. I've done plenty movies before then, but
Mm-hmm.
I get for act side by side person like Jim Ike.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, just only the name Jim Ike. I mean, like, you just sweat.
Especially back in the days. Not now we
And
una don't debunk
okay,
celebrity. That's that, yeah. Yeah, boss, go ahead.
like Nigerian number one. That was like
Yeah,
Ronaldo. That then, you
yeah.
know, then you get for you side by side Jim Ike lovers and I'd see how he do all the whole bad boy thing for Nigeria with all the girls with that Dominic them by then I'm like this bad boy and me. Oh my god. I think I'm plenty tiny worker. I call producer Gilbert. I said this thing. Say you're just you I said Gilbert, work out. The uncle fee bust my eye before we even say action. And then he get plenty in the way I was and me I dey turn it down. And that guy no like when woman put it down. Naturally, be that kind of person. So I
Mhm,
know this how I get for poor I get for like scenes that I get for really poor bucket water and some scene
mhm,
then I remember one scene where he bring me on a perfume and a lady's perfume. I say the scene be go like for appreciate and I give to tell you say it smells like him. It not be even like the fact that they say smell like woman and then that guy be the frustrate me like almost every scene, like that by a woman, they put it down because he always be used to
Yeah,
playing bad boy way the win.
yeah.
It was definitely a serious challenge, but then, my shocker.
He early for ask you, but since we don't on the power palava Jim Ike, small talk they be there for background say they let's say. What are you tell me the truth to? Anything you tell me na the truth to 1 year.
That's not safe, but don't forget that. Man of it talk something else. So also they'll go verify. The certain evidence they no day me say no happen no.
Okay, two way evidence no dey means it not happen. It
No.
means say maybe evidence be for Bibe. No.
Until they bring evidence, no happen.
Oh God. Okay. So my boss will ask a question. We trust me, I know who I'm back. Why is Auntie so omitting the sex scenes? Now, boss, Epule Jeffrey, you no be me, I beg.
I want say it sounds like a pule. Hey God, you know that was one thing that I no ever forget. I even like it, maybe not my first time though. I'll talk.
Mm-hmm.
So the first time I can talk, I'll be our front camera.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I be feel say that scene as until the way I close, then you enter a sheet, the
Mm-hmm.
cover stand on. So director say no, if the cover una there, una shake, be she open, they'll see close.
Jesus Christ.
Me say they when I get to go down to even the bare, the
Mm-hmm.
minimal, you understand. Ah, then I'm like Gilbert, they go offline. I do offline, they'll shoot how. I say okay, we'll do this. That they will drive all my for the room. Of course, how they'll drive cameraman, they need sound, they need light. So the get for be okay,
Mm-hmm.
fine. I've done already make up my mind like okay, more do this thing now. If you actress, you be actress. So I mean,
Mm-hmm.
when you go war, get already.
Very true.
Oh, the man way even make me say they think I was just like I've almost give up. Now when I take off like my dress, then I had my bra and my pants. Then Jim was like, oh, my favorite color. I almost
Jesus Christ.
you know, now the first time that way he gets away with me, where he began to do something where he feel like on top. Okay, this is that girl. Well, you don't pass your time for the gig, hard times for the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So that definitely is seen that way be the way time. So it make me so uncomfortable.
People.
And then
Oh.
it texted director to be the understand because director need talk court. Cameraman
Mm-hmm.
said
Mm-hmm.
it's over, sir. Call it court. Director asked, said, do you call the shots myself?
Well,
It was fun. It was fun. Nothing happened. I beg. I just talk say we shoot the movie.
boss, tell us about your catalog. Just go run through the movies you've done. If you the one that you remember, though, cannot say probably remember all.
I, Blues Kingdom, Clash of Inheritance, uh, Rose on the Grave, A Man for the Weekend, Pink Poison, the plenty.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh.
And then French side La Cola du Lion.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I did a series in French, La Cola du
Mm-hmm.
Lion.
So many people, especially the people like Agbogibe, it always sound like there is no collaboration between the Anglophone speaking actors and actresses and our French counterparts. Which be your take on that?
I don't think so because even when I go on the French side,
Mm-hmm.
I realize and see the crew was purely from the English side. We
Mm-hmm.
have very talented, DOP. We
Mm-hmm.
have for the sound technicians, like almost all the best come from the English side. The barrier we will get not just that means for fit talk French really frequently when we go for work with them. And I'll tell you something, my best pay package as an actor
Mm-hmm.
comes from side.
Wow.
Best ever as an actor. Whatever I received, the best came from the French side. They
Wow.
really do pay well when it comes to acting, and you can conveniently earn a living as an actor from the French side.
Wow.
Uh, I would tell you also, we get a lot of advantages that we are not exploiting. When we talk
Mm-hmm.
about diversity, culture, language, you
Mm-hmm.
understand? We'll get that possibility for say if I be bilingual as a producer.
Mm-hmm.
If I want turn English market hard, how these French people they succeed?
Mm-hmm.
I could easily get, but because we'll be on that side of okay francophone anglophone thing, it will
Mm-hmm.
limit me.
Wow.
I be business person, so I need to look at me. So when I
Wow.
be do movie, I cast, I put Mimi.
Mm-hmm.
Mimi more of French, even though they talk English, but all we know say they
Mm-hmm.
more
A
French side.
francophone. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't tell you the exposure she gave to that project.
Wow.
Pay blogs. I had it on over all the francophone blogs because Mimi was in the project.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know in terms of what collaboration Gilbert is talking of, but Steph has done a project in French. Cindy has
Mm-hmm.
done French.
Mm-hmm.
I just will get that problem for language. You know, French. No, they like them too. Even I remember I take a French actor where we refund my money because it was difficult for her to do English.
Okay. Wow.
So it's the language that is the biggest barrier. I don't know which part of collaborating he's talking, but I've had the opportunity to work with them, and even like now, I think say they get a ready available market as
Mm-hmm.
a producer. I would just advise my Cameroonian brothers not to, from the English side, may they not
Mm-hmm.
minimize, may they not minimize those opportunities. Now, because we dey focus always on one side, we dey limit ourselves. The
Very true.
French, yes, French. I know there's a Cameroonian movie where they own by now for Canal Horizon, Love
Mm-hmm.
Track. I think so. Now
Yeah.
purely movie. When they buy, they translate it. It's a market for us, but we are underestimating that route because we always have this thing of English and French
Mm-hmm.
too much. Now
Mm-hmm.
a opportunity where we get for just Caesar. These guys they already get name, they're already brands, big brands. So if you as a filmmaker you try for open door, use that advantage. If you have them
Mm-hmm.
in your, they give you just with the brand and the population where they come with, if you undermine them, because first of all they make like almost let me just say 90% of Cameroon population. Uh why not use them? They've already opened the doors. But when they open doors, we need them not to stand behind the doors.
Mm-hmm.
Let's walk through.
Boss, you already mentioned Cindy and Steph for more than 10 times already.
Yeah.
Most of the times we used to feel a beautiful woman, they're like una, I'm a businesswoman like una get that competitive spirit, like na always fight, 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 una if you work together. But then you mentioning them, it shows you this, you get a good relationship with them. Can you actually just throw some more light on why it's important for us to understand, hey, in as much as we always say granite, we get for understand, say healthy competition, be welcome, and then find a way for support one another.
The thing I say, what we will not understand about life, I say, even inside marriage, even inside
Mm-hmm.
home, there's
Mm-hmm.
always fight. There's always,
Mm-hmm.
yes, but then it not stop we from being family or from being together. So, to me, healthy competition is fine.
Mm-hmm.
It better your craft. But what people don't know is, if I ever become producer today, now thanks to Tom, I
Wow.
never ever like to produce.
Wow.
I ever wish to be a producer. I just thought I'd be very passive, especially with social media. I'm
Mm-hmm.
always at the background. I like money plenty. So I get my
Mm-hmm.
other things what they do for find my money, but I don't be ever think saying I for put on for movie.
Mm-hmm.
And so Steph one day call me, he want come my house, he buy a good bottle of wine. I think two bottles of wine. He go meet my friend and my big sister, Passy. Abu Tokyo. Abu
Mm-hmm.
Tokyo, Achu, they come my house. It was like, Ojong, what did you did do? I mean, like you have every opportunity to make something. I mean, movie. You know, why did you always pull back? Abu Tokyo
Mm-hmm.
give um a free dinner that time. Call with some
Mm-hmm.
more writer. Anything we need as support, she was there.
Mm-hmm.
But why
Mm-hmm.
is Osho doing something? It's about time. You should do something. I say, Abu, not even give me power for run after all this. So you realize that it wasn't jealousy, because even Steph was not like the lead actress in my movie. But then she saw an opportunity where a sister could do something, and I'm telling you, like, if it wasn't Steph, I'm not sure I'll be a producer today. I saw what she did. It was beautiful. And all the stress we'll go through for Mondoni for make that movie. Then she came up to me and was like, sis, please seize this opportunity. Move. There's a market for movies now. And it worked. And even if we get differences, it happens to get misunderstanding, but it doesn't stop us from working together. Me, let me talk for me.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't from working with any of them. No.
Boss, una be considered the old generation already, whether you like or not, because Alene Mengi people are learning and they start give them
Mm-hmm.
my boss play Jeff and the una add. But from that time to now, we'd already cut the generation into two. We get the younger people that now they're doing wonderfully well. The
Yes.
question I want to ask you now, say, do you think these guys who are doing it now, they exploit una enough for do it with if you do them?
We don't create a platform where I think say they to really get for profit from this platform.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, One thing I realize, and I say, we need some people that they like brand ambassadors.
Mm-hmm.
Because people they always complain, say give the young people an opportunity, give the young people an opportunity, give them space. Or when they want to shoot movie, you must see Steph, you must see Cindy, you must see. But
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you true. When we get market na business, movie na business.
Yeah.
So people only look at the it's called showbiz. People focus on the show and they forget the business part of it.
Mm-hmm.
But you put your money for something, you
Mm-hmm.
expect return on investment. Now,
Mm-hmm.
if we get for go to extent for bring in foreigners, na market strategy.
Mm-hmm.
When you bring market strategy, you do want focus on the Cameroonians the way they get visibility.
Yeah.
For yeah, I know people they always argue say when the story is good, even no face, no name, no day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now that kind of movie where you get for go first work at the convince people, make they feel look and before they discover the story, they know name,
Yeah.
they know face. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
We'll still get an area where it still be very virgin. We get a lot of opportunities, beautiful opportunities, but then we need when they would bring in these people for create some face them where they will go into the market. Like
Mm-hmm.
if, for example, I bring Ramsey, I bring Juliet, I use Steph, I use a
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
bring another set of another actor. Bring if five producers there for Cameroon, they
Mm-hmm.
use the same one and the same. That's what happened back in the days. You see, Jim Ike was always with Rita Dominic. Jim Ike
Mm-hmm.
build these people where if we build were also for Cameroon, they be like the
Mm-hmm.
brand for Cameroon. You understand? If
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow I not bring Rita Dominic, I not bring Jim Ike, but we don't already see these five producers them where their movies they out there for front row and this face already be introduced to the world. It's just easy for me as a businessman. It go cut me cost because these people don't already be known out there for do
Mm-hmm.
my movie back here without bringing in anybody from the other side.
Mm-hmm.
But each time people get too emotional and they forget that people they put money for make this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Carry this actor then come, you need to spend less than 30 million for make movie and you it's self-sponsored. It come off for your
Wow.
pocket. So after that now, if I not sell my movie, escape all these emotional people they can't gather
Nope.
the back money back. Don't be
Nope.
in jack. So it is very necessary to have the young people, but they get to for understanding this is business. So whether
Wow.
they exploit or not, may they understand say when man put in money, it is definitely one return on investment. So now
But
whether you seeing particular faces being repeated and people are
mhm.
like, okay, allow the young generation. Okay.
Boss, what do you think is the biggest challenge for the industry right now? Because I feel like when I don't really push, but then or we don't get some small breakthrough then, but I feel like compared to which one I don't put her in, we'll never get that breakthrough we wish for
Oh,
Siam. Yeah,
you know,
what do you think
I will
it's
tell you,
lacking?
um, show and business. People
Mm-hmm,
are very emotional when it comes to this. Show is good, but there's the
mm-hmm,
business.
mm-hmm.
We need to focus more on the business than the show.
Okay.
People are interested in all the red carpet, blah, 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 but there's business. If
Mm-hmm,
you don't have money to produce,
mm-hmm,
business. Now, I come to you as an investor. This is a project I've done. I ask you, bros, in a project do I want to do, I need money. Then you see me today. After 1 year after I come again, I mean, a producer go stay 3 years before you do another movie. If you be businessman, I come approach you, say, make you put money for this thing. You realize and say, now, after every 3 years they produce one movie, you put your money.
mm-hmm,
Good. We need consistency. We need consistency. So for we for fit approach a produce an investor, say
mm-hmm,
money for this thing, keep emotion aside. We need to focus on that business part of this thing. So
mm-hmm,
I think say if we need to get breakthrough, now for create more openings, may the movie them whether not true if if you ever sell tickets enough for premiere for film, make how much you put
you
into.
invest, yeah.
Yeah, so may we come back as producers then will redefine this thing with the door. This
Mm-hmm,
create more outlets for our movies. Because even if you get more outlets, it will make will get consistency. Now it's not a big secret why you see people like Mitumba Ebenezer or Nakipumba they call it. He makes
mm-hmm,
movie every year.
mm-hmm.
See a man like Mitumba come approach me for a loan or investment on the project. Would you hesitate?
No.
Good. Now you understand what challenge.
Mm-hmm.
We need to stay in business.
Wow.
Motion aside, find way to be consistent. Because now you know why others are succeeding and you're not. If you make a project and you have to stay 3 years out of business, you come back then. They like say the money for the in a worker. If you tell me say until the worker and then you need to stay 3 years before you come back. But if I see you doing it, so we just need to focus on this thing, find more outlets for our movies.
I don't ask a question about you, Steph, and Cindy, and other actresses. But I want to ask another for level for industry. So many people feel like it's divided. So many people feel like it's these people against these people. They don't always try to bring up the conversation for me, but I'm the one person who I know really. I like to observe and then conclude. I know really like me. People can tell me, "Oh, the one, that one, that one." What is your take on that? Do you feel like it's one industry, or I didn't even talk about anglophone, francophone? I'm talking especially within the anglophone milieu. Do
Of
you think
course,
it's one industry?
of
It's
course,
divided.
that's
Wow.
yeah. I have nothing against the division as long as it helps you be a better person, better actor, better producer, better. Yes, but it's of course it's divided. People have their people.
Mm-hmm.
It happens now. It's not a bad thing. People
Mm-hmm.
have their yes. So Monday for some project where when you demo call a person say okay, we lobby for you. So no, I don't know about the kind of division where they talk, but people have their people.
Wow.
Mhm.
You didn't have what side. Can A can B now then.
As it that be a Wama army.
Okay.
I not get a problem with anybody, and if I get a role, you shock yourself with my movie. Self, I not be actress today. If I
Mm-hmm.
get a role for somebody and I realize and say you can do that, I define the money, bro. So I know
Mm-hmm.
go should for back. I not call you then. Maybe that one person will come make the whole thing go fine. Yeah, the high because now money I put inside this thing. If I can't cut get across to you and it's hard maybe because say me and you will not really flow like that, I'll find person where the flow you understand. I
Mm-hmm.
always like to stay back. Sometimes I just stay back and let people run the thing because I get that belief say something will spoil because of me. So if it ever spoil because of me, I quietly put myself and work from the back. You understand?
Boss, do you think, in your own words, do you think that division is actually helping or breaking the industry?
By the time it is two-sided. By the time where some man go leave division influence
Mm-hmm.
for work,
Mm-hmm.
and we will not over plenty, for example, if you be the best cameraman and you feel say because get for you deal with this person, you get that how do I put it, you get for be true to your person, and you know
Mm-hmm.
the way because it's Solange and that person they need really flow like that, it's very bad. But if the division now will say, okay, this is like I be do a manager before you take it, because I get a lot of them where they don't try for rebrand themselves, go on
Mm-hmm.
that uh, uh, some people that if you manage them. So for really fight me, they be well paid, because before actors they not be really be well paid. So they
Mm-hmm.
right try to brand themselves, do a lot of positive things, so that if you want get them, you go through this person, renegotiate, and they get good paid. To me, it's good.
Oh.
So I feel like it's only a problem if we have to work together, and then you don't show up because maybe me and you need flow like that. Anyway, now your losses, me I'll come and need money, I'll get picking there.
You don't talk about picking them. Maybe I forgot to ask that question. Married, dating, kids, in.
So okay, when my he back few way to middle road. After
But
I just
mhm.
say yeah back for you just start flighting the over your head.
So ma talk ma ask you this. What are you doing to make sure when you're not here, we'll get another Solange Ojong in? She probably be doing better than Solange Ojong did.
As in cinema or as in
As in the person, what I want to be cinema, because now you're actually investing in cinema, but guess what? Maybe the last 50, 100 years for your life, if you actually do something else.
so I have this thing I always say my children will not inherit clothes and shoes, and you
Mm-hmm.
know first of all I believe in investing in people.
Mm-hmm.
So it's my biggest investment ever. First
Mm-hmm.
education, and then I get my other private things that what they run a while if you just shout out for yeah,
Mm-hmm.
just tomorrow but Matthew fall back to.
Mm-hmm.
Very important. Now plan A, the rest not plan B.
So, are you into in any mentoring? Do you have like any actresses or any business young woman or any person you're mentoring,
I
or
have
you
a
plan to?
lot of children. I'll never put it out there because
Mm-hmm.
when you do it, you're seeking glory for you already get the glory. I get a lot of children on
Mm-hmm.
that. Mhm. Not in the movie industry, and it's one big family. A lot of them under me. I just put it that way. A lot.
Wow.
So, yes, I'm a mother of too many children. Though a lot of many. So I think when I talk about human investment,
Mhm.
it's the best part of me.
Okay.
I, some of them today are in doctor. I mean, some will soon graduate as doctors. I don't even know how it started, how I met. Most of them I met on social media and
Wow.
inbox. Have this, and it's quietly it became a family. I just have a lot of them out there, and I've been consistent with that. Um, in the movie industry, I also have many of them. I just wish we'll come to that point where we get a lot of productions going on. We have so many talented young actors out there you will not believe. Oh my God. I discovered when I do my audition, my God, we get raw talent, raw undiluted talent. I just wish more get that opportunity for showcase this talent to the world. I know the mentor them per se, but then when I have an opportunity for referrals, I always do. And
Mhm.
whenever they reach out to me, of course, for anything, advice or what, I also do that from time to time.
Wow. That's Boss, I'm happy. I don't know if you notice I'm excited. I don't even. No, no, no. Like that is. I don't know. People that get in it make them happy. Me
Mm,
is talking to people who admire people who are doing things to grow our community.
yes.
Actually one of that picking day to go for street. So when I see some person where it help our community, I dey actually just put myself now for the place, like the person is the way they help am. Like, oh, it means say even if now how many years ago the person may meet up me now the thing they do have like I be then I can pick you around she don't you know how if you she don't for street and then you get for the pray for the next how many hours,
Yeah.
may some man just see you just think for your head, say maybe they picking the hungry and then it buy you chop or you go that yeah, I'm then that kind of person. So
Yeah.
when I see people where they do something for community, now the reason why even me say I invest my time and money and all of that for make sure see will showcase people like you and actually ask you now. When my next question, which one I think say we as the community get for the do for make sure say people now like una no fail for make sure say people like una continue for the grow because the grow the bigger una grow now the more our community could benefit. What do you think say we as a community will get for the do for help una?
You know, my I always say I be that one person where I don't know how everything comes together for me. And I always say it's the prayers of all these children that I've actually you know, their prayers is like an umbrella over my head. My first
Wow.
and the most important gift you can ever give me, it's a word of prayer.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I almost lost my life some months back, about 2 months ago,
Mm-hmm.
when thieves them break in my house. It's a story I never shared with only my close people. They know, you know, thieves then
Mm-hmm.
come for night around 1:30 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, they had a, they come with weapons, knife. They had a knife over my, very long knife over my head, and I don't know how it happened, but the boy threw that knife and he ran away. Instead, that
Wow.
knife was meant to just take my life. Each day I look at that knife, I just know how, I don't say lucky, but I just realize God knows I still get plenty things to do.
Yeah.
My house is like church, very big.
Mm-hmm.
But 1 second out of the trauma and everything, I couldn't stay in that house.
Wow.
It's just a quiet reminder that you could be there, up there today,
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow, yes. But I like the fact, say, I be get so many picking them way, I be don't always there in their life. And as soon as they be know what happen for me, those people when they come from us, they be carry everything I come out from my house. When my mom come take me,
Mm-hmm.
I come out on my phone, I'm not giving 100 francs for pay taxi as of that moment.
Wow.
They carry everything, laptop, TV, they carry. But then the first money they will get them in just a day ahead came only from people.
Wow.
It came only from people that I had, that kind of relationship with.
Mm-hmm.
So even if by then it means say I don't be get nothing left with, even now just even like no account, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That was the startup for me.
Mm-hmm.
I kept every receipt. I photocopied. I kept everything. So it is important to invest in people. True, you
Mm-hmm.
not expect payment because nobody expect me payment. And
Mm-hmm.
those little things to do for people because maybe you had a 5,000 or a 10,000 to spare,
Mm-hmm.
but it was like a million to that person you were blessing,
Very true.
and it definitely
Oh God. It seems like
sorry, I had the call that came in. Somebody called.
oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
one thing I'll keep saying is it pays to be good. It's like an investment for later days. It's like saving money in the bank. You may not be alive to enjoy it, but your children will definitely get the reward of it. Trust me. So
Wow.
to me,
Mm-hmm.
It is first of all our assignment
Mm-hmm.
as leaders to serve. When you serve the community, definitely the community will be there for you. You don't have to tell the community to do this for you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to tell them.
Wow.
No. That's the
Well,
love, that's love language, you know. You
that's
don't tell.
true. That's true. Boss, Kamif, what is your take on Kamif?
Oh, that short man devil. Agbogi better. See, the guy is he's a superman. Don't mind that. He shot so but I remember when we go Calabar for Afrif.
Mm-hmm.
And Gilbert was like, we need to start something like this in Cameroon. I said, bro, you are dreaming. 7 days? You know the money where you take them. I said, no, me, I know they me do no. If you go, you fail on your own. No, join me. I don't want me negative publicity. So first time I run, because I know how the thing will turn up. It turned out really great. But I'll tell you, Kamif is one of the most beautiful thing that ever happened in. Now, say people they focus on the side with the one drag and the drag, you
Mm-hmm.
know. Yes, but then it's one of the most beautiful thing that ever happened in the entertainment industry.
Wow.
Sometimes we have the movie premieres to go and show off the clothes. Like this
Mm-hmm.
year, don't see them. So if you give in adjust that one for 7 days where the actors they get time to put that money, show themselves, it's still branding, it's
Mm-hmm.
still it's not hurting anybody. So
Wow. Boss, I know a few people for diaspora we don't do movies, they don't invest in projects. I
mhm.
think I know how can I don't forget the girl for Oklahoma name. I know Carista, I know for I also Kang Ide back and forth. I know Eddie, I know
It-
Beatrice. I know a few names for year we they don't do movies. They used to be Mbango, Adambi Mbango, and others
yes.
people. Yeah, but most of them just do one movies and then they disappear. One movie, they disappear, all of that. In your own opinion, what's one a relationship with people back home and those in the diaspora when it comes to the movie sector?
You see how now with the come that side with the premiere our movies there for that side.
Mm-hmm.
I will not be able to do that if we don't have this kind of relationship over there. We
Okay.
are in WhatsApp forums together, maybe because not because they are not you don't see them on screen,
Mm-hmm.
means completely out of the industry. No. Somebody like
Mm-hmm.
it is there are people who support they are really Terrence Mola. I mean there are people with golden hearts. I can't lie.
Mm-hmm.
No, na people that way even would do premiere they buy ticket, maybe picking and can't watch and right from that side.
Wow.
They be very receptive even when we come. I remember the day we since they be do a premiere for
Maryland.
yes. Agbogibe did a call and he had a lot of us in it. Jeffrey, they call almost all the actors they did that way uh will be on the work for year. But it
Mm-hmm.
was like 30 minutes to the event time, and it was like, you guys need to go and support. You guys need to go. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And I think say Valerie, what's this other guy? I think maybe some of them be go, some of them be
Mm-hmm.
say they tickets, some of them
Mm-hmm.
no be down. But then I think say that just that kind of relationship will get out with each one, every one of them. When we get premiers for that site, we to
Mm-hmm.
the go they support we for here, and when we get events and too for that side, they to the day stop for support we. So it not be because the name see person for screen, we mean say the person no be it be out of the scene, the movie scene.
Okay. I think DJ Saki say no volume. I'm not sure. I don't just check now.
Sorry, maybe I took my phone off.
Oh,
So,
okay. Okay. Boss, my next question. I think so we are already 1 hour into this. By the way, thank you again for making this happen. Um, thank you again for making this happen. I don't know any day, anytime to read it in a home. Any day, if any small thing that if you say to read it, we to fit do for help the community grow. Let us know. If you feel so to do the wrong things, let us know. Because not only because you feel like this platform is positive oriented, where you feel put your face for you So no leave am say, okay, don't put your face already, and then we'll start do funny things, and then you just doing like, oh, I don't ever know. Let us know inbox or whatever. Hey, Sako, this thing will also do announce, so you know, go help you grow as a community.
Mm-hmm.
My next question for you would be now, what is the future for Solange Ojong?
As a producer, hmm,
The future
something
generally, I don't know, like,
the
no,
other
most start from you being a producer.
as a producer, yes. I think there's a lot coming up.
Okay.
Yes, sometimes we go quiet to re-strategize, but
Mm-hmm.
think up in the months ahead. I don't like to talk too much when I'm about to do something, but then we have beautiful, beautiful projects coming up very soon. Hmm.
When should the world expect Macarena?
Oh, I always like two things at the same time. So we'll be alongside Macarena. I will announce one, and then as soon as I'm releasing one, I'm doing the other one in a few months ahead. It's-
Yeah, brother will kill you, Epule Jeff. Idile.
I just give him a Oh no, he go ask on for that particular application. So Jeffrey, wait no. Wait, so question there if you read that, just read that to yourself because Jeffrey this
Okay. Some person ask some pertinent question. We don't always get a challenge of where to watch these movies, especially after the premiere. I know a few months ago there was this platform that was launched by I think Stephanie Toom. I don't really remember.
that was by Musing Derek.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Musing Derek. Yeah, and even Agbo Steve is about to launch one. But I just still talk say people get for realize say this thing na business.
Mm-hmm.
Once it is business, all producer define a strategy for get back their money.
Mm-hmm.
You when you release movie, if you put CD there outside, all this piracy and everything, it really
Mm-hmm.
affect you in a way where if you make your money back. So sometimes person go do premiere, it's like Planters Plantation. If you see it's all everywhere
Mm-hmm.
on festivals.
Mm-hmm.
You know how much money he's making from all these festivals? It's a lot of money.
Okay.
As he wins cash prizes, that's the only way he can stay in business. So, okay, if it takes him 2 years to go around and keep doing the festivals, then you guys just have to bear with him 2 years. After
Okay.
that, he will sell out for any platform and then he will put it out there. But you know what? Priority as business people first. Now, for fit make back that money for stay in business.
The future is that Solange Ojong is going to a Umojog with me as my Secretary General,
I go
says
give it.
Prince Agbogibet.
Short, short boy. That boy, the bottle.
Boss, for you, if you no go be again, what do you think say they'll remember you for? Or what do you want to be remembered for?
Sometimes I have a problem with people because they limit me a lot on my main challenge is maybe when I talk, people need to see me. They look maybe now, did my hair or my eye or my face or my short foot them, you know. So I think say I would like if people could always give me an opportunity to express myself more.
Mm-hmm.
And I want also to be remembered as that one woman who led her people, a leader, true leader,
Okay.
truly. The social media, but I mean, like,
Mm-hmm.
if my people always remember me, just like that person where he lead by serving.
Well.
Simple.
So basically, Grand, you the crush on Ojong Solange Oro. People like trouble.
All
Oh
right.
good. Okay. If you were to handpick someone to do a movie with, one male, one female.
Mm-hmm. From Cameroon, ba?
Yeah, from Cameroon.
Male. Why Epule Jeff in a wow. That boy know how to act.
Wow.
There's something about Jeffrey. He know how to act. No be lie. That not be because say no, for act. It's
Wow.
good. It's good.
Mhm.
And one actor we no build stress.
Wow.
He did deliver. Like producer, like actor, I like it as a partner because he puts you in the mood. Like if it's quarreling, you quarrel. When he drops, you drops. If it's good, he takes you along.
Wow.
You know, you know. So Epule Jeffrey will be my pick for the guys. And ladies, there's this young actress coming up. I keep forgetting her name. Is it Sylvia Bright? Very young. My God, she's a movie. She's a
Mhm.
whole movie. When you watch her act, you're watching a movie. You don't need to be in a cinema hall. She herself is a movie.
Wow.
I think it's Sylvia Bright. I should get her name. That's her name.
Mhm.
She is talented. She is
Wow.
talented. I I watched her in an audition, and when she finished, people were not clapping. Everywhere
Mhm.
was silent. It was the whole. Everybody was transformed. All mommy the other so they watching a film like it did. See the pause the film so put the wait for you know the girl.
Continuous. Yeah.
Yeah, she's good.
Wow.
Good. If she's given an opportunity, those are the people that will put Cameroon really in the spotlight. She's good. There's also a young guy coming up. I watch. Oh my God. I need to see Sylvia Bright, Epule Jeffrey, and Ayo Garrett. Is it Ayo Garrett or Eno Garrett? Ayo Garrett. One of them. He's in Ghana.
Mhm.
That little guy is. I know if you talk plenty. That three people. So if you see them for movie, not Oscars, they're good.
Wow. Now, growing up, we'll be knowing only movies. So it's either music or movies.
Mm.
Nowadays, it's crazy. We hear about skits, we hear about this, we hear about that. Do
Mm.
you think, especially Cameroon, will get so many skit content creators in? I don't know. Do you think it's helping the industry, or it's another big distraction for
No, no.
movie stars like you?
See, the thing we'll never understand are how to use the social media space.
Hmm.
You see how the Nigerian skip guys they buy cars. I mean, like if when people do even cry on unemployment when you get a smartphone. Once
Hmm.
people don't understand the concept for just monetize most of their accounts and do their thing. You understand? They are making
Hmm.
money. They are making
Wow.
money. If you have a passion for movie and music, and I think say you get for go pay, that time you will need for go do publicity. Publicity costs. So I don't feel
Wow.
even on what I do for we. Because if you go for these media houses for pay for publicity, if you dey make budget for movie, bro, even 3 million not correct for do publicity.
Wow.
So if you get an opportunity where some person call you like how you call me, so me, I'm very
Hmm.
honored. Trust me, because if I had to pay you, so when these guys they get an understanding on how to use, social media, then they come for
Hmm.
in and how people be do back in the days.
Wow.
My dear, I think to me, if I be get an opportunity for get even an online channel with a monetize, I'll do it. For yes or
Wow.
no, all strategy work.
Wow.
It's not extraction. If you see
Wow.
yourself, more actors they don't start to do their
Skits.
YouTube channels. It's good. Business the worker. It's good.
Wow. Boss, any question they will be expect to ask and one never ask you. Any topic where you think you want to address them?
Mm, don't ask me all to know.
You sure? We need to ask on one way go make the video go viral. So one
My
crazy one gossip one.
now
I the
only
joke I the joke not joke though. I'm not part of that.
Agbogibe now you know that kind of Chris question because
Well, boss, I'm so happy. I'm happy we had you. It was on short notice, so for that reason, I know it take too much of your time. My prayer and I say someday we should don't for studio here, and I know say it go happen. We should don't for studio here face to face, and then we'll go on. We'll get the conversation again, and maybe for some different way we will be better. Now,
Yeah.
you two, you get any questions with Toride?
My question and plenty to really.
No, no, no. Ask plenty question.
Say una get a lot of role for play inside this thing now.
Yeah.
Inside the whole of this, whether musician or
Mm-hmm.
now we for outside so
Mm-hmm.
where people they get to discover some of us.
Mm-hmm.
I talk so. Yes. So I want just ask now say you be remember some small story wey be there online where they say okay we must pay bloggers them before they post. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know your opinion on that. You feel like say because me I think say equally bloggers they need content just like
Mm-hmm.
though bloggers they choose the negative content maybe for their monetized accounts or whatsoever reason. I just want to
Mm-hmm.
ask you on that, like if you see a really good content like I'm making Macarena, it's a project that we want to project Cameroon out there on global basis, and you come across it as
A blogger.
blogger, would you expect me to approach you and pay you, or would you just share it for free without any strings attached to it because Solange na your person?
No, I'll tell you something, right? The thing I say, we all dey do all this. Maybe say at the end of the day, if we make something. Even me, where I dey do this out of passion and fun for me and all of that. I can't realize with time. See the business I'd actually do am as a person. This brand actually help that business because so many people feel like, oh, to really they do all these things for community. You understand? How will we actually support it for make sure they continue do what we do? I'm have a studio space. I pay for all this equipment and all of that. So my community they already understand how they get for support me. I get people then we look at the studio. Any person we we know me know see this when a person finances studio. You understand? If you look at it, it's a beautiful place. People are Agbogibe don't come that person, and the person will spend less than $15,000. So which way me I would tell most content creator them, especially like our bloggers and all of that, now say, hey, understand which way you try for do on the best. When you do on the best, even need for tell people for support you, whether financially or anyhow.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah, they get for no say, hey, because at the end of the day, if you do you if you decide out of your own say, hey, you know what, do not take the one on a share or not take the one on share or not take the one. So many ways then the way bloggers or content creators and whatever they feel make money. Now for them, for she don't really ask themselves, say, okay, now how I want make money. I want to force people then for pay me for generate content when I think that I don't decide for do them. Or I want build some very huge good following way. I feel find other means than behind that for make my money. I feel like now so they get for think. That's what they get for think. You be blogger, if you get a blog where you get at least because of the content, the good content where you create and because of content where people like you to give them. If you get a blog where you get at least 1 million people every month for your blog, you no need for even go tell some person for pay you.
You.
You understand? Because you get sponsors that will come give you that money where you need them. So yeah, and if you really speak for every person, but I just feel like now the one place that we our people never anytime I hear some blogger say they get for pay me for blog about this thing, I see someone who is empty. I see someone we never really understand the value. I see some person we never really understand say, hey, whatever I need is there already. Now for me for find where we I feel take them from the right person or from the right places. No be the people then we that they help me create content.
You get forgive. Okay, you're
Yeah.
right. It makes sense. And back to my people, me
Mm-hmm.
too. Guys, and say when you did make a movie or a project, you get for put
Mm-hmm.
money advertising.
Yep.
So whether the bloggers they did for promote or not, what people do get for no say, uh, if you did one make project, you do your logistics for project, always put something aside for advertising.
But boss, this is a thing, right? This is where the challenge is. Even if some person want put money aside for advertising, we'll get about 200 bloggers. You need to pay all those 200 bloggers. You understand? If you decide, say, you know what, man, pay 3 or 4, or
Mhm.
man is no use pay, man support 2 or 3 or 4, and then the rest, then when they know see you don't support these people, then they start be like, we no blog about that project because you never give our own money. Now for the way I feel see it wrong, you see, now the reason why I feel like you just get for do them from your heart, You understand? Until when your own time goes, they will pay you also. Or by the way, if you don't already know how to generate, so many ways in the way content creator if you make money. I don't know what I say. Most of them they never understand them, or they just want us for extra. Like they still make the money, but then they want to chop Solange Ojong in money because another one is sweet, or the other person in money.
You know, I get something where I notice I'm about we no one then.
Mm-hmm.
When I do my movie, I bring a DOP from Nigeria. Plenty people be criticize me,
Mm-hmm.
but true I say the people that were be know I'm back then. I think so one they be busy and
Mm-hmm.
Gilbert they make Camif.
Mm-hmm.
That Camif, so I know people know plenty say Gilbert they bring in not just actors from other countries, but it they
Mm-hmm.
bring in DOPs. I mean, even good marketers them where they feel
Mm-hmm.
advice on strategy on how to get your movies to the market.
Yep.
Plenty of in attend.
No, we need to focus on.
No. Plenty of in attend.
Mm-hmm.
When I do my movie, I bring DOP. People make noise about me bringing a lot of Nigerians
Mm-hmm.
because I want some standard and I be bring some camera for here.
Mm-hmm.
All the DOP they will be interview am. I no call no my name.
Mm-hmm.
They never ever use that particular camera.
Mm-hmm.
I bring the camera too. So I need an assistant DOP. No, my problem not being I said them they never ever work with the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Particular red.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and I think Dr. Ken just buy that camera now. So
Mm-hmm.
so that camera be there. Yeah. And even when these people never ever use that camera and I get opportunity we come here so the two, I call
Mm-hmm.
you, you come on set, you never ever use the camera, you say you read it on Google. I felt like it was quite risky for me to get you on set. First of all, for my equipment, what I rent and I rent them.
Yeah.
Go back to Nigeria the fifth year. Next, now say you come on set. What if you do it? You don't get to do. I go check for studio sound no
You
day.
know, come.
But if truly we Cameroonians, them like we like to learn, that
Mm-hmm.
was an for any of them to learn. But they just hate me for the fact that on DOP come out, and they not even think say it was just an opportunity for my future other for a CV. Say okay, it don't shoot with that red and
Kind
way
person.
better opportunity out there tomorrow.
Even build your relationship with the DOP.
No, it
Yep.
was a Cameroon and Nigeria on that set.
By the way, some person not ask that 80-20 thing. Ma ask them before they beat me after. Say, I know we ask you the question.
Mm.
Oh, now you ask me 80-20. Maybe I share my own opinion.
I bet you that uncle boy. I say, Maggie opinion, Vic chop slap.
Oh God, 80-20, 80-20. I don't tell them again and again. Whether they like or not, we are a community who they support each other already.
Yes.
They don't need for force and down people their truth. You need for convince people for support you. You need for do thing where
That
it
day,
go convince people.
basket mouth post got this phone.
The
I
funga.
hope they saw that in them.
No, they are they probably say but according to them, they feel like basketball they do anana because they preach 80-20, which is not true.
God, this is talented. You don't
Yep,
even need a
yep.
Cameroonian to comedy. They be sure that a comedy where it's for that pie coat to a hand tight. So
Mm-hmm.
now blocks since but the 80-20 thing is good there. It favor me too.
Mm-hmm.
I say, favor me, But I don't know why it become a whole a big fight. Sometimes we get to accept the fact, okay, the people they don't advance past we, and we'll
Mm-hmm.
get a learn for them.
Mm-hmm.
And the error way some of we to still make a way. If I'll be being a boss for 80-20, I for insist now on the fact say when these people come into Cameroon,
Mm-hmm.
don't always give them the front spotlight. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
we use them like that stepping stone. You understand? For
Mm-hmm.
sale. Okay, now if I the cast my movie, I made that mistake too, which I reevaluate and I said, but we need to help ourselves. If every day I get for the bring this person that I did for lead, how I the train my person to get that powerful brand name? Because if I keep putting the outsider like lead actor, it go just tick the gunner for the outsider in name.
Mm-hmm.
I just need the outside. We'll get for understand say the outside I kind of like market strategy. So be get for even be for the front.
Boss, may I ask you some question on that? Now we are actually walking from Cameroon to the world, right? We hope
Mhm.
for see you Sunday for Hollywood, whether producing or acting.
Yeah.
Now, how you will feel also if you go to Hollywood movie where you actually get for be play the lead role, and then they take you put you for waka pass, no be because say you really get for be for the but because say you realize say they have this policy in place where you know if you take that lead role.
Now I'll tell you, say it depend. For our case, you
Mm-hmm.
see, now we define that visibility.
Mm-hmm.
I know say for that Hollywood, they think go give me visibility where I need them. Even if for waka, go waka for the star way go sell me.
No, for that for the level you deserve for be lead for the
Yeah.
movie.
And you
But
see,
based on their 80-20 policy, they said you will be in our capas. Do you think
no, I'm not
you would
I'm not following me 80/20 policy. I'm following the fact as a business person. I always talk of
not
the business.
another thing that way, boss, right? Another thing that way most of them need to want understand. Say
Yes.
when it comes to person where he be talented, you understand?
Mhm.
Person where he dream for conquer the world, that 80-20 thing it be destructive to them.
Yes.
Especially when we start talking for public. I dey tell them every day. You understand? You be my sister. I don't need you. Don't me and you just for look eye to eye. You already know say this, so I don't give you pass. I don't
Yes.
need for come stand for public the shout. Oh, I want now so I want give you pass because cinema. No, it is not supposed to be that way.
It's
Another
not him.
thing that way every other community don't do. I did for America. I don't see how for every other community. They know for protect their own. They know for support their own. They know how to do these things. But you don't see them in public shouting, "Oh, now only we go do this. Oh, now only we go do this."
See when that girl, that Hilda girl for Guinness record, it was first a Nigerian before
Yep,
anything. So
yep,
we celebrate we before anything.
yep.
So I think saying that they were problem come, but for think me, I dey look am in the sense say we need to start
Mm-hmm.
understand why would bring these people for here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, now so if we use them for sell ticket for make the events worker. So
Mm-hmm.
I go think say next time if I get a movie, I'll have a discussion with them on why I dey bring you. It's not like you're
Mm-hmm.
not, but we need to grow.
Mm-hmm.
I was quite frank with Zakoji on my set. We need
Mm-hmm.
to grow. That's why I needed two directors. I needed because no be other way I want get movie. I get to bring director, bring DOP. That's why I need two. So now for them
Mm-hmm.
for transmit that their know how for we, so that
Mm-hmm.
we become independent for do and for our own. So if I the one talk say me will be a brand ambassador them, and then the brand ambassador they didn't like support inside the whole thing, they wouldn't really sell the concept well. So I
Mm-hmm.
think when they come, even if you watch I think they if you look this guy will do, I think is it behind gates, no, silent storm.
Mm-hmm.
uh Elite actors have been a Cameroonian, though two Nigerians were inside. That was
Yeah.
a good way in the message, because the two Nigerians now they like the market value, you understand, that the value for the movie, and then the Cameroonians were the ones that were, active, so those are the brands. When you watch the market value, you go, you don't for watch the movie because you see these two face for the, but then you get to discover amazing talents that were
Mm-hmm.
working at two faces. So to me, that's my idea about my 80/20.
Wow. Guys, more check question. Guys, for people where they get questions, more no stay for 80-20 before fight start. They can't beat me here. Say, I thought say
Well,
more check if questions. They by the way, what is your take on the music industry? I know when I do movies, especially now we be producer.
mhm.
They like movies, they always get music and all of that. What is your take on our music industry?
I definitely love what these guys are doing now. I love what they are doing. Salatier, uh, Tizzy Panchak. Oh my God. Like, we get enough song the way if you play them now, even if you cross go the other side. Blanche Bailey, you're surprised to one of my favorite songs of all time is from Blanche Bailey.
Wait, my taste is small, so.
You know, you know, yeah, this sound.
Hey. Mais celui qui est fort.
I said the people get raw talent. Life
Yeah,
is
yeah. Nah, they are good. They are
they're
good.
good. But now the way our system there.
Guys, I don't know if I get any question, but I think I don't take boss enough of your time. 1 hour 30 minutes. I feel like this is too much. Boss, what's going to be a final message to our people, to our community?
Wait I talk now say all we know if you be friend, all we know if you like each other. If you debate me, all man like you, all man clap for you, you should be dead. But we get to keep our differences aside. Realize say if our community get to grow, we need one another. So it gets to that point where you are a Cameroonian before anything. First, you're a Cameroonian. Forget about language.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So if you realize that one, so you be a Cameroonian before any other thing, we just get to put our hands together and build. We need all of us to do it. So it is not because I'm Solange Ojong. It is not because I'm a Bayangi girl, or because it's your friend they will not like me. We go
Mm-hmm.
say if you want cast your movie, put me for your movie. When you know say I deserve to be there, you need to do yourself any good. And you need to do me too good. Because sometimes that their platform be get for push me my reach Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
So if you been at the flag bearer where you get for push my destiny, like they talk say destiny helper, you know
Yeah.
get for be another one with the limit. So community get for realize say it is okay not to like me, it is okay for us not to be friends, but it is even okay for us to work together because we just need one another to make it work.
Wow. Boss, thank you very, very much today. Guys, everyone go ahead and follow her on all social media platform. Do what you can do to make sure I want her to feel celebrated. Go ahead, follow her on all social media platform. Go ahead and share her works. Share this video again and again and again and again and again, especially that part for Jim Ike. So many people then hear them, me they hear and
Hey,
find me they be clear about that part for Jim Ike. They don't
oh,
always want.
back aside that our 5 years ago.
Thank you again. Any day, anytime, boss. To read it is home. Now I get a number. I go to work. You fine.
Are they
Um. Uh.
always available?
Okay. Thank you very much, man. Go ahead and enjoy your evening, and you were a blessing.
People are sharing from. They say see the. Oh my
Wow, I think this was a good one. I think this was a beautiful one, guys. Go ahead and, like I said earlier, follow her on all social media platform. My shout out the few people we they don't be here from the beginning till now. Um, oh God, I not be to check my WhatsApp. So many questions came in through my WhatsApp. We I fulfill really need to ask her. Saloma brother Tambe Ojong or Tambe Ojong Ongocho, my sister Chef Suzy, salute OG Dave. Salute my brother TMI, you're always there for Toridi. Thank you very much. Prince Agbo Gibet the boot, the Godfather, always there. My boss Chef Shushuni Nong. That name is beautiful. Let's Ojong B song Tambe. I'd already call you my brother Tambe. DJ Saki's vibes. Guys, go ahead and follow DJ Saki's vibes. He's doing wonderful also in the community. He has a page. He has a project he's working on online, and it's beautiful. It's huge. It's community oriented. It's building our community. Go ahead, DJ Sakis. My pin comment. So now if you see him, DJ Sakis vibes. Go ahead and follow him. My boss, Epule Jeffrey. Boss, thank you very, very much for everything. You don't be one of that persons the way you actually breathe air into Toridi. On a day very, very few for that industry when one decides say Toridi will become which one I want me become bigger and bigger and bigger than even NASA could be think. Thank you for everything. My boss Ivan Yen, boss for oh gosh, how can I forget that platform? How do you ever forget to this way? Dylan cannot be the drink. Oh God. Boss Ivan, I beg comment in that name for your platform, my pinam. But then follow Ivan. iWing Marketplace. iWing Marketplace, a very, very beautiful platform. They do a lot also for our community. Go ahead and check iWing Marketplace. You can just Google iWing, IWING, and then Marketplace. Just Google them, and it's a beautiful, beautiful platform for our community. Matembio, mon frère, hier, tu as posé une question que je pouvais pas demander aux gens qui étaient ici parce que c'était une question que moi, je trouve ça un peu privé. Donc, je les avais parlé après et je vais leur donner votre numéro. Ils vont vous contacter et vous allez parler par rapport à la question que tu as posée hier. Guys, on a man na bilingue. Eh. I don't drag the French. Fine. By the way, Tambe, my brother Tambe Ojong, one of the days we'll try to bring in CY. Someone will really talk about this 80-20 thing once and for all. My sister Judith Bate, thank you for watching. Chair. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, my brother Akwe Hoffman, another person who has started something back home, which is beautiful. When I get time, when I follow you, Akwe Hoffman, when I follow you on social media. Um, yep. DJ Sakis. The thing I say, most actors just feel say it's the duty of the bloggers to post their activities. It's also important to reach out to the bloggers and give them your story, if possible. If it's what actors put out there, which the bloggers will post, except on news generate from the corner, since no one decides on what the actors and musicians put out there, so as no one decides what the blogger should post. Okay, I think if you see talking on that palava, our content creators and bloggers, the role of bloggers. DJ Sakis, I think say one of the days I'll bring you to really talk about the industry in which it happened and how if it happened. Shushu, thank you. By the way, I was supposed to shout out this guy and then it just kept my mind. You Can Be Anything podcast. That is another platform in the community which is doing wonderfully well. They are doing really, really good. They're doing really, really good. Guys, go out there and share. Check them out. Go out there and follow them. Go out there and see what they're doing. Like I said, you guys will be impressed. If you talk about, I need people like you to be my guest on the podcast. I'll associate to talk about Solange. My brother, we'll talk about this for backside, and then we'll see how we move forward with Ma Ojong. Baby King is always enjoying the show, and he is extending his love to tell him we love him also. My boss Asama Yula, Ayumine Ayamba, thank you for watching. Osula Ebot, thank you for watching. Marvin Dice, thank you for watching. Linso Collins, thank you for the few ways they still watch. If I get any questions for me, particularly when I ask them, if I not get any questions, go ahead and share the video and then you can check out. I think we are done with this session. I need for sleep. Philo and Nong Chong, I think we don't talk about my Ojong. Teku Nisi, thank you for watching. My boss Adeline Ferim, thank you for watching. Eno Glory, thank you for watching. Noella James, thank you for watching. Mark Donald. Oh, I didn't get McDonald. Wow. The man will get McDonald will watch you. Wow, this is beautiful. Muketa Pamela, thank you for watching. Wuto Honorin Teneng. Wuto, thank you very much for everything. I don't know, send me I don't know if you get my phone number or not. But look my phone number for to read the page and send me a text on WhatsApp, please. Honorin, I'm talking to you. Yep, man. It was a beautiful one. Rafi Lambo, you also look my phone number for to read a Facebook page and send me a text. Please. You and Honorin, not my people them. Wanna be family. Da Fabrice, thank you for watching. Ondoma Ojong, thank you for watching. Man, this is a long list of so many. Mosina Jale. When I not really begin send me voice note the other day tell me emotional jale must must stop for the way so my kind of shit the way that I can do to read it. See the shade of my and then my big papa is shade the way for 1920s. But that's why I love her though. People they care about you, people the way they want to see you do good, they want to see you do better. They'll do anything for correct you, for guide you. Fritz, thank you for watching. Ndikiba Gola, thank you for watching. APS Cyril, thank you for watching. My sister Tabot Lucy, thank you for watching. Fritz Anadot, thank you for watching. The Fabrice Edit Achu, thank you for watching. My boss Ewube. Oh. Yesterday was wonderful. Yesterday was spectacular. Yesterday was so beautiful. Thank you again and again and again for yesterday. Everybody wants us to redo yesterday. For those who they never watch, we did a segment yesterday on mental illness. It was kind of like mental illness slash spiritual wahala. So we struggle for paint a picture of what mental illness look like and what spiritual wahala look like. Which would refer to as mental illness and which the other people they refer to as spiritual problems, spiritual wahala, spiritual attack, and all of that. And it was a beautiful one. There was so much knowledge shared. So many people, even after the video, called me and they were like, "Whoa, that was a beautiful segment. We learned a lot." And I'll advise any person for just go ahead and check out the video. Go ahead and watch. Go ahead and share the video with someone because now content that will create that content him not only for put that on social media. Now content that will feel like our community should benefit from. Especially those who they not get the privileges that we will the diaspora will get them, or not get the resources, they not get the luxury we will get diaspora will get them. Or the struggle to do all this content. So when I've even shared the videos like that with some person, we if he helped them know a thing or two about mental illness. Another thing we'll talk before I close, before I sign out is, guys, we have a community to build. If we not build this community, no matter how hard we work, it no matter which we don't grow and we don't like it no matter which we don't work for. It will only be destroyed one day. When I look at what we are going through in our community today, I don't even want to talk about who right, who wrong. The one thing we be shown and see destruction they go on. People that they lost property, people that they lost life, people that they lost things in. That is because we were building a community, but we were not building our community. You understand? We were acquiring, we gather words, we gather so many things, but we ignore our community. And because of that, destruction don't come for destroy everything where some people don't use so many years for Bilam. So many years for Bilam. So many years for Bilam. So this time around, we get to be very, very cautious. We get to be very, very intentional. Why would we build ourselves? We make sure so we build the next person, we build the community, so we all grow together. So that anger, that whole thing of, oh, me I not get this, the man get this, oh, the people they don't take all, me I know what, no, we grow all as a community, we grow all as a people, and just enjoy life. The way we will begin to enjoy life. Thank you again for today. By the way, tomorrow we are working on someone special. We're working on this group of people that I just hope I'll try to give them a call right after this so we go ahead and do the flyer and put it out there. It's going to be another wonderful one. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag. But guys, thank you again. Thank you. Go ahead if you have time, watch other videos that I've been doing. Go ahead. People like Ivan them, all these content creators, Apule Jeffrey them, all these people. By the way, lately I discovered. Say, I talk a little bit about Apule Jeffrey. I discovered say Apule, he is putting out crazy content on his wall on Facebook. Like he put out very educative content on his wall. Like I think he's doing it daily. But he put out some write-ups and it's inspirational. Um, that's his name. He's in Dingamandon Brass Fresh. Yeah, that's his name, Epule Jeff. You follow him on social media, go check which way they do him for his social media. You'll be amazed. You'll be happy. Ah, now the small to read that we'll be getting for today. We'll sign out with this beautiful one for my sister, B Belly. Je n'ai pas voulu. Les talents